All Abaco residents occupying domes constructed in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian may get a reprieve. The government may very well extend its plans to demolish the Spring City makeshift community by the end of summer. Cleopatra Murphy has the details.
Government will not be sticking hard and fast to that August 27th deadline for Abaco Dome residents to evacuate those facilities. According to Minister with responsibility for disaster preparedness, the Honorable Miles Zarota, that's because it's mindful of the hurricane-battered island's housing woes.
It makes no sense for a government to evict residents with no place to send them. And so the balance continues. The deadlines have been given, but we are also at a position where if those hard deadlines are not met, we could always adjust to ensure that those residents are not taken from domes and put on the streets.
Those evacuations were set to happen by Saturday, with Executive Chairman of the Disaster Reconstruction Authority, Alex Storr, disclosing that social services was set to give families about $4,000 to assist with relocation. Larota could not say how many residents remain.
There are problems even with that. You have individuals who would have moved out, and once those domes became empty, individuals have moved in. So the government is between a rock and a hard place. If you're talking about solving one problem only to create another.
With the anniversary of Hurricane Dorian nearing, he shared how the Davis administration has assisted residents on both islands impacted. The Minnis administration approved about $2,500 for home repairs, but Larota says demand outweighed what was allocated, and the current administration approved an additional $1,200.
So we had to source those funds, and then we had to put in protocols in place with regards to how those funds were going to be dispersed.
The minister also responded to if government has done enough to help residents recover.
Dorian was one of those monster storms. I represent a community of Pinewood, of which there are still refugees from Abaco in my constituency who would love to go home. The reality is there's a shortage of residences, and so there's always more to be done. This will be with us for years.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.